So, Caitlin Clark is a WNBA player. I think anyone who's clicked on this video knows that. But the NBA are really, really trying to get what they can out of the Caitlin Clark hype, because obviously we've heard what Bill Simmons said about Caitlin Clark basically being bigger than any NBA star under 30, and I don't think it's really a debate. The only player I think maybe has that potential is LaMelo if he kind of picks it up, because Wemby is just a robot. Luka's not that exciting. Jokic is not that exciting to watch. Tatum's not that exciting to watch. Shea's good, but not that much of a personality. Ant is starting to get on people's nerves. And Caitlin Clark is just a phenomenon that's bigger in the sport of women's basketball. And heck, if you guys agree, subscribe. We're trying to hit 39.2 thousand subscribers by the end of the day. Right now, we are 36 subscribers off. We're going for 40K by Christmas. If we could do that, that'd be unbelievable. Either way, though, we've seen Adam Silver obviously talking about Caitlin. There is talk about Caitlin Clark, probably them trying to get her into the NBA three-point competition. And obviously, her being in the three-point contest is going to be huge, because we know the biggest thing in All-Star Weekend last year was the Sabrina versus Stephen Curry three-point contest. Like, that was the biggest thing. And Adam Silver is making sure, like, as we all know, like, the WNBA, if at all possible, will do what they can to not promote not promote Caitlin Clark. They'll do it sometimes if they have to. Otherwise, maybe not. But Adam Silver, as you guys can see right here, his most recent Instagram post, this was 2 days ago, so I'm a little bit late to this. Caitlin Clark, he went to a Pacers game. Is it anything about the game? Is it anything about any NBA player? Nope. First thing is Caitlin Clark. In fairness, like, there was a game, Mexico City game, he had it was so much about, like, the off-the-court things. But it's very rare that he's posting about a fan while at a game first. Like, some of these are NBA players, former NBA players, especially a fan who's not in the league. Like, everything here is, other than Spike Lee, when it's Spike Lee, but this is nothing to do with this is a basketball event, not a basketball game. The last time he's done that is on October the 5th, where he was in Abu Dhabi, where it was a game realistically for celebrities, and he had Ronaldinho and Thierry Henry. And now there is Caitlin Clark and Connor McCaffrey. Maybe, he's just a really big fan of the assist to turnover ratio stat. Maybe he's really, really excited to have four-star recruit, top 100 recruit Connor McCaffrey and assist to turnover king. Like, I'm pretty sure he's like the all-time NCAA Division I leader in assist to turnover ratio. Four-star recruit, the GOAT, number 96 recruit in the nation, Connor McCaffrey. Maybe he's just starstruck about him. Maybe he's a big fan of Iowa basketball and Iowa high school basketball. But, no, obviously not. But you can see the NBA are trying to go all in on Caitlin Clark. They're genuinely trying to go all in. So they're trying to take the NBA is doing everything they can for relevance. And I will say, the declining ratings, the NBA is still going to make decent money. Because even though the ratings are declining massively, I don't think it makes that much of a difference for the NBA, because whatever money they lose for from viewership, they'll make back in American viewership, they'll make back in overseas viewership, they'll make back in Saudi money, Dubai money. Like, all they have to do is go and play a game in Saudi, and how much they can make off playing one. If they're struggling for money, they'll play a couple of games in Saudi Arabia, they'll play a couple of games again in Dubai, in the regular season, and they'll make up what they lose in the next TV deal and sponsorships and from gambling and stuff. So the NBA are in an okay spot, but if the NBA can keep the viewership and can find ways to boost it, and even a decrease in NBA viewership, if there's an increase in WNBA viewership, they negotiate as one. So for the next TV deal, if the WNBA viewership spikes and they might have to pay the WNBA teams more money, it doesn't really matter, as long as, the league owns 40% of the WNBA, so, or is it 50? I think the NBA might own, I think they own 40% of the WNBA. Either way, it's something that they're going to have to look towards, because at the end of the day, the more people watching basketball in America, where the NBA have a monopoly over it. And that's why it's like the NBA are trying to infiltrate EuroLeague, basically so that NBA have a monopoly over basketball. I don't think it's ever going to happen. There's too much like not overlap. There are too many like teams that probably don't want the NBA to have any stake in European basketball. Even if it is for money wise, there are too many teams that I'd say are just going to say no to that. But when it comes to Adam Silver, that's what the NBA are trying to do. They are genuinely trying to have a complete monopoly over the sport of basketball. And by linking the NBA and the WNBA, they can do that really effectively. And again, this is not like a knock. It's a smart business move by Adam Silver. Like, as much as we can complain about Adam Silver destroying the on-court product, what he has done is really improve the marketability of everything in the entire NBA. So there's a reason why Adam Silver is going to be clinging on to Caitlin Clark. There's a reason why Adam Silver is going to be hyping her, because she is the draw. She is the player that's going to bring in new basketball fans. There is no player in the NBA right now other than... there's a few, maybe there is. But her, more than anyone, is going to be bringing in the new fans. And unlike a lot of the time where it's like, oh, you know what, these fans are going to be coming in for the NBA, let's hope they stay. In a lot of ways, there's a lot of young fans that are coming in for the WNBA and hoping they stay. Like, he's definitely seeing Caitlin Clark as a way of increasing the NBA's female audience. And ironically enough, for the first time ever, not trying to use the NBA to push for WNBA viewership, you can tell that he's going to be trying to do whatever he can to use the WNBA, and especially number 22 from Indiana, in order to increase the NBA's viewership, in terms of like whether it be increase the NBA directly or just the total viewership that includes both the leagues. Either way, though, let me know what your guys' opinion is on this. This could be me just looking into things too deeply, which I do tend to do on this channel. I can look into a situation and give an opinion, but that's the thing, is like, I'm not making unbelievably well researched points. I'm just literally seeing something, giving my opinion on it, and talking about the first thing that comes into my head. So obviously sometimes I can get a little bit off track, and look, at the end of the day, that's what this channel is. Like, this is a quick news source and an opinion-based channel, so sometimes I'm going to be wrong, or sometimes I'm going to have way out there theories. Sometimes I'm going to be incredibly wrong. So, look, it is what it is with that. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. That is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.